Today I'm going to be reviewing this Clarion model CX305 and also the CX505. The CX505 will not be featured in this video per se, however, it's identical in appearance. The only difference is higher voltage preamp outputs, additional RCA output, and HD radio built into it. Aside from that, these units are identical. This one here is the double DIN Bluetooth double DIN radio with the aptX enhancement feature for Bluetooth audio streaming, which is Clarion's 2015 thing, which basically is designed to create a CD quality sound experience when transmitting audio from your phone or smartphone via Bluetooth to the unit. Because if you've ever experienced a less than studious type of experience from your Bluetooth to your radio when you're streaming, that is pretty much Clarion's answer for 2015 anyway for that situation. Now this unit here is the front USB, as you can see right there. Pretty cool. Right next to it you got the 3.5 analog audio input, so no matter what your source of playback material is, it'll plug right in there via analog because everything works analog. Up here you have your eject button, display button, play, pause. Your presets are located to the left and the right of the main unit. You have this big jog knob, which is a multi-function button. You can push it, turn it, twist it, flip it, it does it. You got your back and forth, fast forward and rewind, respectively, buttons located right here and here. Down here you have your band and your menu button. Up on the top left you have your source and your little music note button, which is what you could take to get you through all the different features. And I'm going to show you some of those features right now. Let me just zoom in there a little bit. There we go. Now when I hit this, you'll see beat off, which is the factory presets. You can see some of the ones that they have preset in there. Notice the absence of the graphic interface, so that way when you turn it and you say excite, well, what is excite? It doesn't have one of these kinds of things to let you know if it's high and mid bass, low and high range, or subsonic. Where is that? You'll never know. It's just the way of things. Moving along, custom. If you have your own setting, you can create it and store it right there. Moving along, you have Megabass Extension, which you could turn this feature on or off. Whoop, get right back in there. Balance, fader, toggle it on and off right here. You see it says BEQ, BEX. High pass filter. So this will essentially limit the low pass frequencies through your full range speakers. So you can block them off at 60, 90, and 120 Hertz and down. Next one up is going to be a low pass filter. Same deal, 60, 90, and 120. I would have liked this thing to be a little bit more flexible. I would have liked this thing to see this thing down to upper 30s, lower 40s, because that's where a lot of subsonic boxes or vented enclosures are tuned at. With this one right here, you might have a little bit of a challenge tuning it in. You might have to rely mostly on your amplifier settings to get that setting right where you want it to be. So in that setting right there, I find it to be a little bit laggy. So if you're listening Clarion, you might want to work on that one. Next one, you got your Subwoofer Volume, which should go -6 and +6 because I just did this review on the CX series, which is a CZ305. This one is a CX305. So again, essentially it's the same unit, double DIN, the other one's a single DIN. So you got your BEQ, balance, fader, bass extension, high pass filter, low pass filter, subwoofer volume gain control, which is nice. It's very quick to get to. I will give it that. That's a nice feature because a lot of other units, it's a nightmare. Like an Alpine and Pioneer, it takes like forever to get to it. So that's a cool feature. Your display is right here. Eject button. It's very straightforward, easy to use, laid out very well. Comes with a nice little trim ring to cover up any kind of ugliness when you're installing in the dash. If you're doing a nice little mount, and the factory dash isn't going to cover it exactly right. That's all there. In the rear of this unit, I'm going to show you really quick. It's going to have the absence of a subwoofer preamp output and the lower voltage because the higher model, the 505, is the one that's going to boast those two features as well. But this one here, solid contender for the money. Very cool looking. Clarion's always got good quality. You all know that. So we'll take a quick look at this thing. We'll wrap this review up.